Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're taking you on a wild adventure to a bizarre and eerie place filled with chilling tales. This is the infamous place of horror, resembling a prison with all the windows locked up tight. Leaving here is a bit challenging. Our little watch cat is keeping an eye on the door. Sam and the crew kick off the adventure by checking out the mysterious hallway mentioned by the lovebirds. Let's see if that legendary bald man in a hospital gown is still here. Grab the camera. Quick. Supposedly, this recorder captures inaudible sounds, but nothing's happened yet. They headed to check on the dozing grandpa at the window, but after waiting forever, nothing happened. At that moment, little fish delved into a room full of symbols, trying to summon a spirit buddy, while Lamb bravely dived into the blood-filled bathtub. He really should have picked a different spot. He shouted, "If you can hear me, come out and chat." But all day, no hi. In reply, just as they were about to leave, a weird noise echoed from within the room. They nervously opened the door to find a party of mice. They thought, well, nothing else to do, so they made their way back to the entrance to rest, waiting for Grandpa to let them out. Little did they know, the bizarre events were just beginning. The upstairs window, which was firmly locked, suddenly creaked open by itself. Sam suddenly remembered they needed some empty shots, so he sent Big Black upstairs to film some footage. However, once Big Black headed upstairs, his daughter's call came in, and he put down the camera to answer. At that moment, the wheelchair behind him mysteriously rolled forward, but he was blissfully unaware, just walking down the hallway. Suddenly, a sudden noise startled Big Black, making him think, "Is it him and others pulling a prank on me?" But when the others arrived, they realized the hospital's ceiling was completely off. Talk about a puzzling mystery. Sam found it amusing and started calling out, "If you're here, please slam the door again, no matter how hard you got to push." Subtitles. Thus, they all hurriedly ran in the direction from which the sound had come, only to find an overturned hospital bed lying on the ground. Oddly enough, its wheels were spinning like it had just been pushed by someone. Everyone was super excited. Just then, another noise came from upstairs. Quickly called out to Curly near the camera, asking if anyone was on the fourth floor. The answer? "It's all clear upstairs." Thought that was no biggie and went upstairs looking for Curly. Little Fish quickly pulled out the recorder, asking, "What do you want?" "Are you staying here with us in the room?" Right as he pressed play, a bizarre scene suddenly emerged on the screen. Little Fish was freaked out, eager to head home to care for Mom, but was all like, "No way." Insisted this was the first time they'd really captured footage for their adventure show, and if they uploaded it, the cops could cash in big time. However, they had no idea that heading out now might be their best shot, given they just got warned. After sending Little Fish back to Curly, took the Psychic Lion and Big Black back upstairs. At this point, Psychic Lion's face was filling with fear, but they put on a brave face and started calling out. After a long wait with no response, and decided to call it a day, and everyone headed downstairs, waiting for a chance to escape. But when Curly went upstairs to tidy the cameras, they were shocked to find that the locked window had opened. He hurriedly called through the intercom, but received no response, just a loud crash. Curly thought Sam was just messing with him, figured it was time to check it out. Meanwhile, and his crew grew anxious about Curly's absence and decided to split up to find him. While in the stairwell, Big Black heard someone running downstairs and called out, "Is that you, Curly?" Only to lose focus and tumble down. The others rushed over at Big Black's shout, but he insisted, "I didn't fall, I was pushed." Now everyone was in a panic, and quickly took out his phone to call the lady who opens the door. But no signal on the phone. In a panic, Big Black decided to just charge through and bang the door open. In that instant, when the door swung open, everyone's jaws dropped. This was supposed to be outside, yet it turned into a hallway. Little Fish suddenly shouted out, and while everyone thought it was odd, they had to keep looking for a way out. A short distance ahead, they spotted an emergency exit sign, so they gave it all they had to break it open, only to reveal yet another dark hallway. Big Black's mentality broke down. He slammed right into the window, only to learn how tough it really was. Suddenly realized that something strange was happening. The weather forecast had predicted sunny skies yesterday, so why was it still pitch black outside as it neared 9 a.m.? This made everyone fall into despair again, but Big Black refused to believe it, starting a heated argument with the psychic lion. With no other choice, they tried to sleep away the time, but even after 1 a.m., the dog grandpa still hadn't shown up. Suddenly, the flashing lights jolted them awake, completely wiping out any chance of sleep, forcing them to turn on the flashlight in camera. But when I went to grab a bite, he found all the food had rotted and was crawling with bugs. As if days had passed, Big Black suddenly recalled seeing a fire escape that led to the roof while taking pictures earlier. Maybe they could find that way. If they reach the roof, they can escape to the next building. After searching, they found the employee passageway sign. But will they make it to the roof? Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.